Hi, first graders. Welcome back. Happy Thursday. You guys are doing a great job. We're going to continue on talking about plants. And this is our intro week. So we're just kind of getting used to talking about plants and seeing what we know, what we want to know. Okay, so the last 2 days we've been working on a KWL chart, which is awesome. You guys are doing a great job with that. We're definitely going to keep working on those throughout the rest of this unit because it's such a big piece. Okay, but today we're going to read a little bit of a fun story. This is called Buzzy the Bumblebee. Look how cute he is. He's reading, so that must mean that he's smart. And I want you to be thinking about a wow fact. Okay? What's something wow that you learned? One sunny day in a beautiful garden, there sat a bumblebee named Buzzy. His stripes were black and yellow, and his coat was rather fuzzy. Buzzy likes to fly like all bumblebees. He danced with the flowers and swayed with the breeze. He also liked to read and thought himself worldly and wise. So Buzzy was startled when he read bumblebees weren't made to fly. He read it over and over. Bumblebees weren't made to fly, according to studies and research, and it went on to explain why. Yell right now. Why don't you think bumblebees were made to fly? Those are some great guesses. We're going to see. Their wingspan is wrong and their bodies are too big. Buzzy was confused. He thought, I'm not a pig. Buzzy couldn't believe what he read and kept thinking, can these facts be true? I've been flying all this time and I shouldn't have been able to? He tried to make his wings work by pumping with all of his might, but the words he had read were stuck in his head, and now something just wasn't right. Buzzy was stranded on top of a flower, longing to fly away. His heart still knew how, but his head had forgotten the way. Buzzy was scared. How will I get down now if I can't fly anymore? I'll have to climb down, he decided. Something he'd never done before. With book in tow, a little heart pounding, Buzzy tentatively took the first step. And then very, very slowly, down the flower he crept. Interesting. Buzzy's foot started to slip, and he felt himself letting go. Oh, no! Thank goodness for a leaf. It helped cushion the blow. Dazed, Buzzy slowly sat up, thinking, what should I do now? My home is so far away. I've got to get there somehow. Two dragonflies saw Buzzy walking, and they asked, what's wrong with you? Buzzy sadly told them, my flying days are through. They didn't understand his problem because their wings worked just fine. Would you walk with me? Buzzy asked. No, thank you, they declined. Feeling very envious and even a little mad, Buzzy had a funny feeling inside. He wanted what they had. Heavy-hearted, he trudged on, anxious to get home. Buzzy needed his family, so he felt all alone. Just then, Buzzy saw a stream and cried out in frustration. Now that I can't fly anymore, will I ever reach my destination? How do you think he's feeling? Look at him. Yeah, those are some great ideas. Every problem has a solution, his mother always said. Buzzy had to find an answer. He'd have to use his head. At that very moment, a flower petal drifted by. It gently floated to the river's edge, so Buzzy let out a sigh. Buzzy had an idea. I need something that will float. Looking at the petal in the water, he thought, that could be my boat. He picked up a blue jay's feather and cautiously pushed himself out. When Buzzy realized the petal would work, he gave a joyful shout. As he safely reached the other side, Buzzy was filled with relief. Until he saw the tall, tall grass and was suddenly overcome with grief. Sadly, he remembered the days when above the grass he would soar. Once again, he thought, what will I do now that I can't fly anymore? Peering through the thick green grass, Buzzy thought, this is just isn't fair. I'm about to give up, he heard a voice say. Don't stop, you're almost there. He looked up to see where it came from. His eyes met only the sun. Mustering all the energy he had left, Buzzy began to run. Buzzy burst through the door with a tear in his eye. Mom and Dad, why didn't you tell me bumblebees weren't made to fly? Why, Buzzy, they said, you certainly can fly. Until now, that is, and do you know why? You're doubting yourself. Fear is blocking the way. Listen to your heart, Buzzy, not to what others say. Ignore labels and limits. You seldom do good. They make you think you can't when inside you know you could. Buzzy thought about when they had said and knew his parents were right. It's belief in ourselves that helps us make flight. Quickly, Buzzy ran out to the door and looked up at the sky. Bursting with confidence and desire, Buzzy shouted, I want to fly! Buzzy's wings fluttered and his spirit began to soar. Buzzy knew he would be all right. He would fly once more. And sure enough, Buzzy flew. And do you know why? By believing he could, Buzzy was able to fly. The end. That was a really cute book. I really liked that one. All right, go ahead and grab your notebooks. Open up to the next new page. And you're going to go ahead and write your name, just in case the paper falls out. And you're going to write the date. It's the 16th. And you're going to write day 4, because yesterday was day 3, but we just did it right on our other chart. Okay, so we're going to write day 4. And what I want you to do is I want you to write the lesson from the book. Okay, so what was the lesson in the book? What did you learn? Okay, so it's going to start out, I learned that. Okay, what do you think it's going to start right there. What do you think your lesson was in the book? What did you guys learn from this book? Start shouting out some ideas. A lesson is like what you learn, okay? What did you learn to do in the book? What did you learn about yourself? Good. I hear a lot of good ideas. So the bumblebee started out being able to fly, right? And then because he read something in the book, he decided that his wings just wouldn't work. Because he was what? Awesome. He was doubting himself. So I learned that you can't doubt yourself. Okay? You do what makes you happy. Okay? Don't doubt yourself. Believe that you can do it. Great job. Okay? That is awesome. Okay? And you can go one step further and say where it said that in the story. Okay? Why? Why can't you doubt yourself? What in the story is telling you not to doubt yourself? So you're going to go ahead and you're going to finish writing that, write your lesson right where in the story it told you. Okay, you don't need to upload this today. This is just going to be in your notebook for your teachers to see when we go back to school. You guys are working so hard. Keep up the great work.